And we're live.
We're live. Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And this is the Lore Together live stream for the first hour of Dragon Age to Veilguard. So thanks for joining us today. We're looking forward for doing this because really the last episode was all about the choices of your Inquisitor and how they affect you. And because neither one of us has played far enough for any of those to actually be part of the plot, we wouldn't even know where to stop or like if we should like copy a save.
Do we
over.
rush through a game we actively want to play?
No.
Yeah.
No, I think the answer for that is no, because we're here to enjoy the story and what it is. So, with that being said,
new game. Which starts with a cutscene.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
I do like the way that it's just like, all right, this is what they'd look like if you went with this race, generally. Have One Thanks goes, no enjoying, only cliffs. No, thank you. No, thank you. Thanks for joining us, Have One Thanks.
What race should we be playing as? This is not, like, I'm assuming at some point we will be doing a actual full Let's Play. We will start over when we do that, as we did with other games. But what race should we be doing for this stream? We're going to do a quick character. We're not going to go deep into appearance stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we won't let them look like the standard, but we will at least.
Yeah.
So let us know which race you want to play. Welcome, Arcane Flames. Arcane Flame just goes, Dragon, rock the Dragon, Dragon Age. It looks to me Dragon Age 5. I don't know if you're just trying to say Dragon Age V. Have One Thanks votes for Canary.
Okay. I'm going to let that sit for just a second, but... Because we have at least two people and a patron watching, so...
For those of you who might not be aware, patrons get 2 votes, so...
Yeah.
Or their vote counts twice, I should say. They don't get 2 votes to split, typically. It's that their vote counts for double.
But Kunari are the hardest to get looking decent, I feel.
Are you sure about that?
It's more just it's more that just this kind of blurs into a 5-head.
I think that's a you problem.
Oh, fair enough. It is definitely a skill problem with the character crit. I don't want to spend that much time is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Arcane Flame. It is too bad that this is technically for. Any preference as to the race? We've got the 1 vote for Canary. Generality goes elf? ? Have One Thanks. Now, are you changing your vote to dwarf? Arcane Flame says elf.
That is 4 votes for elf then, so.
Yeah.
I'm going to cycle through a little bit, I think.
Have One Thanks has now been switching over to elf. Conform. So,
right.
elf, I feel like a lot of people played elf their first playthrough of this. Many of people have already finished their first playthrough of this that I've seen on socials, which I'm like, God, I actually have a life that I have to do before I get back to video games. So that's disappointing sometimes. But because last time, like I mentioned in the episode, you missed so much if you weren't an elf, that a lot of people were like, wait a second, we're going to be talking about elves a lot, so let me be an elf. And I think it still works, but I wonder if I'm going to play some different races later.
Once again, I'm just doing a quick character because we don't want to spend time on this part, really.
Yeah. Have one. Thanks. I appreciate that you're here to just keep things moving. I appreciate that. Generally goes, we've now voted everything except human. And Arcane William goes, well, elf makes sense in the soulless angle. Yes, it actually does.
Why is that? That's weird.
How many of you out there have actually played, and if so, what was your first playthrough race that you chose? Have one thinks goes nuts to humans.
That's fair. That's fair.
I love that games let you choose heterochromia, and I'm like, that's one of the rarest things.
Baldur's Gate 3 for me seems to always.
I did it for not your Tav, but the other character.
The Guardian.
The Guardian, yeah. Generally goes, yes, the 3 body types: round, hourglass, and bicep. True, right?
I'm just gonna pretty much go with this for the most part. We're gonna change that hairstyle a little bit.
And that's a guy. I mean, he looks good. I will say that I appreciate the hair that they've done here and the way that it no. that's there's somebody's gonna rock it. I don't think it's this elf. Don't think that's what is that? That looks messy. See, that does not. That looks a little neater.
Let's see.
That looks boring. Oh. And in a lot of all these hair, the hair itself looks good. It's just that looking at it on this elf with this face shape, I'm very particular about.
Then you pick.
Have one thinks goes, you mean guns? Oh, the body types: round, hourglass, and guns. Yeah, I could see that.
It just feels so weird with the ears being like there's so much
I
space
think if his head was shaped differently, it would feel different. Because I have a poofy-haired elf. Not that hair type, but she's got short, curly hair that poofs out. I think the wider you make his face, the less weird it is to me, but maybe that's just me.
Oh, we can change this? Can we change this before? I don't remember this
Yes.
part. Oh, I
thought we weren't going to spend as much time on it. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Oh, no, I'm just saying I'm going to go back and play my character and start changing stuff. Because I didn't know that you could change this.
First of all, when Mystic first played, we had the emo Canary, and Mystic proudly showed her off and was like, she's the only one. You only had 2 hairdos with bangs, which I think worked great. And then I looked at it, I was like, started singing like,
Sapphy was not a fan.
tonight will be a night I fall for you over again.
Oh, there we go. Getting so many glares.
I'd rather emo elf than that.
Yeah, I kind of like that actually.
This
I do like how there's cutouts for the ears.
There's cutouts for the ears. So I will say, regardless of what hairdo you choose, because I do think it could work for other elf characters. I just think the face that we're going with right now, it doesn't work. The hair moves really well. It's really nice. It's the only time it might get awkward is if you have poofy hair in elevators. So. Have what thanks goes. I've been told the default hair looked like something called an AFI. It did. It did indeed.
AFI.
That was in high school.
All right, I'm just gonna go with this. Continue.
All right. Mystic, you might want to choose which class because you're playing this, so I want you to have the experience.
I am gonna go with Warrior because I haven't done that one.
Yeah, I think that's my next playthrough. I'm definitely doing Warrior. Guys, what faction do you want? Grey Wardens, Veil Jumpers, Shadow Dragons, Lords of Fortune, the Morn Watch, or Antivan Crows? Yeah, you could see like this is my starting outfit.
They all have the same starting outfit, which is funny.
Pretty much.
But they all have different casual wear.
Yeah. The Mornwatch one, I like the scrubs. I wear the scrubs a lot. So, but that's what I'm playing now. Lords of Fortune. Yeah, Lords of Fortune is like, can we show skin and how much? Generally goes, are veil jumpers like the SG-1 of this setting? No. They're more...
like that.
What's a better...
It's right here. Like, basically, it's...
So the veil jumpers are in the Arlathan Forest, which is essentially where the most remnants of the Elven Empire before human takeover of Thetis are, and they're basically dedicated to restoring the Elven culture entirely, like not entirely, but restoring Elven culture artifacts and keeping the forest safe.
Mm-hmm.
So, have one thinks is like sliders. Sliders? What? Wait, White Castle is a faction here. Have one thinks. I'm so confused. So, Arcane Flame likes a huge V belt buckle. So should we do Veil Jumper? Should we stick with that? As soon as I get the first yes, I'm telling Mystic to go. Sliders the show. Oh, sorry, you got me thinking about burgers. I've had a crazy day. Maybe I don't know Sliders that well. Do you?
I never saw it, but it was an idea that intrigued me.
Arcane Flame gave a yes. We're a Veil Jumper now. Hunters of Secrets. Yeah, that's a big part of it.
We're gonna go easy, just because.
Yeah, we'll do easy this time.
Yeah. When we're doing our actual Let's Play, we probably go with second hardest maybe, but
yeah.
We're literally here for the story right now.
Mm-hmm. We're here. Guys, I think we did this.
And here's the thing you have to remember not to do. Don't hit accept.
No. Now everything that my show was about. I should say my show. The episode, the latest episode. It's not my show. This is a partnership.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're.
So we're gonna.
Time to get to work.
Mystic figures out what
Time
voice he wants. After that, then we're gonna customize our Inquisitor. So.
This I'm not going to do a lot on.
So, but yeah.
Elf.
I don't think we should. I mean, do whichever one that you want to. That makes more sense to you, Mystic. So yeah. So you're gonna stick with the elf? Okay. And of course, because you can change how they look, of course there's a cameo. I will spoil that, quote unquote.
Actually, I kind of like. I just like that. That's pretty good already. Like,
yeah,
we're not going to see them anyway.
Not in this playthrough. Well, she looks good though. She does. So let's go through the other changes. Yeah. Let's finalize. So I think that's the final. It's her background. So her background is like elf. And then where is the other choices? There we go. So, see how there's locks on Cassandra and Dorian? You cannot romance them. And if we were like, say, a human woman, you wouldn't be able to romance Solus. I'm not saying we should do Mystic. Which one would you like to choose for this? I'm not.
I've never actually had a romance with Iron Bull or Cullen.
I had never finished my playthrough that was supposed to have one.
Or Blackwall.
Blackwall's just
or
disappointing.
Solus.
I'm
or
sorry.
Dorian.
Blackwall's more disappointing than Solus, in my opinion. That's just my hot take right there. But
the only romances I have had in Dragon Age were Josephine,
who's
Sarah, and I think Dorian. But
you did a Dorian one?
I don't think I finished that one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was it was like one of the last ones I was doing, and I got kind of burned out in the game by then.
Have one thanks goes, I spent hours eating cookies on a roof and bubkiss.
One of the best things about Sarah's romance, if you romance Sarah, is you're trying to figure out what'll be a good gift for Sarah.
Oh, man.
And you go and talk to everybody, and nobody has an idea. Everyone just has terrible ideas. And Vivian goes, just shave her name into your privates or something. She'll find it hilarious. And she does.
Yeah. I have to say, if you're playing like a hoity-toity upper-class Inquisitor...
Sarah's not for your Inquisitor.
Inquisitor's not for your Inquisitor,
Or-
but Vivian is a great friendship to have if that's how you are. It's very...
Sarah could be a very good counter romance, though. Like,
You
like
could do
complete
that.
counter to your character. Your
Generally goes, you know what type of game this is where you do Hollywood Squares romance right off the bat. All right. Chop, 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 chop. We've
all
got
right. If we're doing Hollywood Square, it's center square, right?
Center Square, Iron Bull. Yes. Let's continue.
Fate
Dis-
of the Inquisition.
Disband or... I'm going to let you choose, Mystic, not because we don't value the input of the chat, but more like we're on a time crunch. Not really a time crunch, but like we're not going to get to the point
We're
where...
going to disband. I think a lot of people choose disband.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's for the better. I did not.
We do not know if it's for the better. We do not know what the, quote, good choices are or what the ramifications of these choices are yet because we don't want to spoil ourselves.
Yeah, and there are people who've played through the game who don't know yet because they don't know what the different one is. I chose Vow to Save Soulless.
Oh,
and
of
then
course you
other
did.
one,
You solo
but-
Velen you.
What?
Of course you did. You solo Velen.
No, I explained why the Velen would choose that. It wasn't just because she was like
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
vowed to save Soulless from himself. Which one did you want to choose, Mystic?
We'll go with this one.
You're so nice. All right.
And that's it.
That's it. There you go. Wait, General, what's the choice you had in the... What was this a choice you had in the last game? Near the end of Trespasser. So, to review...
Yeah, if you played Inquisition and didn't play Trespasser, go back and play Trespasser.
Yeah. So, past adventures, the Inquisition. The romance is during the main game. And there's more of it in Trespasser. Especially if you were in Soul of Ellenhell. You're like, I never got a happy ending. And they like teased at it. And then they were like, and no. And then Fate of the Inquisition, you chose during Trespasser at the end. The Hidden God, you technically chose between saving him or stopping him.
Yeah.
Before you just decided what happened with the Inquisition. So there you go. Have One Thanks goes, egg.
Which is, I so should have put that for our episode image on Spotify.
We'll share that one later. Mystic is so cheeky. All right, finalize.
And I went with this voice.
Wait, why does it look like this
What's he been saying
rook
now?
is
This is Rook.
related to our Inquisitor?
Could be.
Distantly, like cousins or something, I'd say. Not like...
I mean, I do know there are people who every single protagonist has been related. Like, they are always playing an elf, or they're always playing a dwarf, or I've seen people do that.
See,
let's play.
what I have is my redhead canon, which is my goofy balls to the walls options.
All right, we're just going to do a couple randoms, and that's it.
Yeah.
Except,
You have different last names depending on which faction you're in.
yep.
So
And
No, we already did that.
playstyle tours. Yeah, we're done.
we're
Finalized.
done. This is pretty fast for creating a character these days.
I spent almost an hour plus in that, which is funny after I gave you that flack for your Sims Let's Play.
You did, Mystic. How dare you? Like you didn't know.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, Our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
I love this transition from 2D to gameplay.
Have one thanks goes. Dreadwolf was the name of my junior high band.
Let's try this again. Where's Navgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
How does chat want me to play this out?
Okay, chat. Just out of curiosity, more aggressive or more diplomatic, Rook? We can wait here forever. Look at her menacingly, actually. So, also, do we know who this voice actor is? I just read.
I do not remember.
Okay.
Yeah. I do like the voice actors for Rook, though.
Yeah. I did, because I'm a Critical Role girly, have one thinks goes aggro, but generality goes paragon.
Jesus.
You can't spell paragon without aggro. Generality, I mean, arcane flame goes diplomatic, unfortunately.
So we have a, so we're gonna talk it out because we have
Yes.
a Patreon tie, and
Yeah.
then have
No,
a thing.
Patreon, those patrons said paragon / diplomatic. Have one thanks said aggro.
Oh, okay.
But that was me joking that you
I see.
can't spell paragon without aggro.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Navgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is.
We were supposed to meet here in your bar, but you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Navgalis.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
Nah, we got plot armor.
That offer's good for all of you, too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Ooh, I never noticed that the arrows move.
Your friend Navgalis is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
How's the video looking in your end, chat?
Gruff, jovial, or I don't know what this one would be. Agreeable?
Yeah, because the top one's always agreeable. The second one's always a little bit more jokey or flippant.
And this
And
one's
then
kind
the
of
third
gruff.
one's always more. It looks choppy, Mystic, in the live stream. Look at that.
Huh. That's interesting. I can't explain that one.
Yeah, it wasn't choppy until recently. I mean, viewers tell me if I'm wrong, but
According to our streaming software, we have not dropped any frames, so
so do you think it's YouTube's
it
end?
might be a YouTube issue. For once, we're not getting complaints about not getting enough frames or getting too many.
Yeah, which is funny because it. Oh, it says chat disconnected. Please wait. Okay, so it's one. There's some sort. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth.
I had to say something.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We're gonna try to figure this out. Because now YouTube's finally mad at us. I don't know why. It only started with the cutscene, so.
Okay, we are getting a warning actually in our streaming software. It says that we are overwhelming something. So we're going to do a quick thing here to free up some CPU cycles.
Mm-hmm.
See
Sorry,
if that
guys.
helps.
But they said it's only during the cutscenes, so I think the cutscenes just demand so much more than everything else.
Mm. I'm going to go with jokey just because it's funny.
Okay, we could do jokey.
So you say that? But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
That hair just
I hope
whooshing.
Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
So now it's
Should
been
we be
fine.
in more of a hurry to get out
Good.
of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
I love the neon magic signs.
Yeah, those are amazing.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late!
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza, then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out! Is Sola summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down...
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Let's be fine to play the warrior yet. Nor have I unlocked the warrior yet, so this will be interesting.
Yeah.
Demons, here they come.
It looks like things are looking better.
I think that's the last of them.
Good.
Thanks
Let's
for-
get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right?
Thanks for sticking with
Patch
us,
yourselves up
guys.
if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears
Ooh,
down the
look,
veil,
it's like,
doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how
Plague's Tale.
beautiful
Yeah,
the
I
ancient
thought
world
that.
was.
You can remember what it was for a second.
Violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble at the bar.
Lucky demon.
Predatory cultists!
We should be here soon.
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier and walked away.
They're very handholdy in this game for the first hour or so.
Yes.
Avenge our fallen brethren.
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Crossed paths with them in the Veil Jumpers. They were hunting for magic.
Citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
That is fun.
Allies of Ned Gallus. Kill them all.
Did he just...
Venatori, take your revenge.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual so he can't fight us.
That's
was
the hope. If it comes to a
little
straight
weird.
up fight, we're
Missed
dead.
it. Back and forth. Was hilarious. I'm sorry you guys missed it.
We can
Also, I
slide down the
apologize
line
that
and get across.
the skip
I'm
button
getting
keeps
too
popping
old
up
for
during
this.
cutscenes. I just rest my hand on the mouse, and any movement of the mouse brings it up. So.
Oh no, it comes up automatically even if you don't touch anything.
Really? I thought it was just because I moved the mouse.
No. No, I literally don't touch anything when I watch stuff and it'll still come up just in case you're ready to skip.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Okay, demons.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
I am bypassing a lot of side paths
So
and
this is
loot
the
and stuff.
Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Who's played Veilguard already? Oh.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
that's relevant.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
More demons.
Anybody in the chat have played Veilguard yet? I was just re-asking your question from earlier. Everyone thinks goes, nope.
It sounds like that opened something below.
Then let's have a look.
Yeah, this hand holiness goes away.
Yeah. Generality still hasn't played any Dragon Age game.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
I think it's an alluvian. I've seen a few in Arlithan Forest. They're elven.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Well, we're not in Manrathus anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlithan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Generally goes, mirror, mirror on the wall. If I pass through, where will I fall?
Right where those guys are falling.
That actually becomes kind of...
And I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
That worked too well.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Yeah, that rhyme works too well throughout the game so far. And I
Does
finished
it feel
with
like those
some
tremors are
consider
getting
Act
worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
I'm literally just punching people with a shield.
Shield punch. Boom! That was like my favorite style to play warrior in Dragon Origins, actually. Sword and shield. You do shield bash. So good.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
This is also the easiest difficulty, and it's very easy.
Yeah, this is like just basically like doing to do like 3 things.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Kind of want to turn it up, but not at 15 minutes to go in the stream.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
I gotta say, we've got a good looking rook here. Generality goes, right, and it's only one color. They make up for it later, I promise.
Oh, really?
Not in this cutscene, but later in the story.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
What does chat say?
Should we support Varric's plan or challenge Varric's plan? Also, if you can notice now, Varric looks very different than he did 10 years ago, and it's not just age, it's his travels. So not the last Dragon Age episode, but the episode before. We talk about his travels through Arlathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From, like, oh, what's that? It's a comic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a comic. It's called The Missing.
The Missing. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's the one. I'm just looking at Mystic Lake Street. It's like, that was. Generally goes, I missed a detail on the plan. The detail on the plan is that Varric is going to try to
Talk
to
Solus down, basically.
talk Solus down and give him another option. But yeah, so Mystic gave me The Missing as a Christmas gift. I think a Christmas gift. And then I did read it for 2 Dragon Age episodes ago. Arcane Flame goes, you can do it! So.
Good enough for me. Let's not waste time.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Generally, it's like, doesn't sound like a great plan, but I don't know.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
Better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Falcon punch.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Who we taking?
Who we taking, Nev or Harding? Generality goes, oh, it's that kind of conversation. Yeah, it is kind of like that kind of conversation. Never Harding. Also, yeah, that kind of conversation with souls never goes well. I speak from experience. Generality says Harding.
All right.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
So I'm going to point out here, Solus and Varric arguing it inaudibly. Somebody on the Reddit has gone through and figured out what they are actually saying.
Yeah, because you can actually hear it relatively well if you're focused. Generality says, Harding says she's slightly more mysterious currently, which is hilarious to me because Harding actually is making a return from Inquisition. So it's probably mysterious to you because you don't have that. Did we just...
I got stuck on something. I had to wiggle my way into falling.
Yeah. So yeah, Harding is mysterious if you don't know her from the previous game.
Why tear down the Veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you!
Together! Now!
You
came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall. Push!
It's okay, generality. It makes sense that she's more mysterious to you. I don't think that was poor choice of words. Oh, I meant ironic to talk about his downfall. Fair.
Oh no, no, no. Harding!
Never a good sign.
No, that's a serious head injury. I'm glad that healing's a thing that happens in this universe. We made it to the title screen, guys. Woo!
So thanks for watching.
No, we got a few more minutes. It is ironic. Talk
You
about death all
have
day.
no idea what you have done.
Soulless? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic.
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Yeah, diplomatic.
So all I have to do to get away from you is wake up.
And how much experience do you have willing yourself from sleep to wakefulness?
Can't be that hard.
While you practice, perhaps you would like to hear about the consequences of your actions.
Meaning?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
I mean, that's what the jovial one is what I said when I did it, so, yeah.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's the one I chose too last time.
I'm just picking because we were doing jovial earlier.
Yeah.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Literally the older, wiser person being like, not my problem anymore.
Why tear down the veil? Listen.
Want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out, by the skin of her teeth mostly. And before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
Varric, when we stopped the ritual, something else got out. Something even Solus is afraid of.
You've got this, Rook. World's not flooded with demons right now. Because you stopped Solus, not me.
Varric, even so, I need you to—
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the expedition where you lost that invaluable map, but saved your friends. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Generality with some little jabs here, Chaz. Like, I will myself to wakefulness every day, man. And then after that, just quote, I guess, generalizing Varric's speech. He goes, "You're the main character now, dog." Yeah. So I mean, like, we didn't get to see the effect of all the choices, and we won't be able to see all the effect of all the choices until you play further into the game. So maybe we'll do this as a live stream in the future. but like as a Let's Play live stream in the future when we go through the whole game.
I mean, it could be either. I do have to get back to my Patreon exclusive Let's Plays, but computers are kind of up in the air right now.
Yeah.
So, kind of glad we got this one working though.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, we can definitely do a Let's Play of this at some point in the future. Our patrons can choose it for sure.
Yeah, and do we want to do Dragon Age all in order now that there's 4 very long games that we would have to do? And we're still in Mass Effect 2 of technically the trilogy, and then you have Andromeda if you want to.
Yeah, we have a lot of BioWare to get through if our fans want us
Oh
to do
my
BioWare.
gosh. All the BioWare guys.
I mean, technically, I am doing Jet Empire for the patrons.
That's true.
So it's even more BioWare.
That's true. And I was supposed to be, I'm sorry, there was a while ago I was supposed to be the Dragon Age Let's Play, and then I just...
Once it wasn't called Dreadwolf anymore, you stopped.
Once, yeah.
Once the joke was...
No more roads lead to Dad. It's like all roads lead to Dad, and it just didn't work anymore. So
Dative.
bad. What?
Dative. Doesn't work.
The only other title I could see was like, so why are we guarding this veil? That's pretty.
No.
So why are we guarding this veil? Anyway, thanks so much for joining us for this first hour. Next week in America is Thanksgiving.
So we'll be doing our Mass Effect 2 just keeps getting
pushed around.
But we'll be doing Mass Effect 2 on Saturday then.
We'll do it on Saturday next week. Generally goes, we're very definitely learned why we're guarding. We're very definitely learned why we're guarding the veil. That's true. We did get to that point already, technically. Everyone thinks it goes, all guard and no veil. That's, you know what? Fair. Yeah, I'd say. Wait, no, that's Solus's dream. That's Solus's goal. All guard and no veil. But I think that's a good place to leave it for now. So,
thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time, and hope you enjoy the next episode Mystic will be working on, whatever that may be. Mystic's got a wide-eyed stare. He's like, oh, yeah, that. Oh, no.
I have an idea. I just have to work on it.
Okay. Well, what, Arcane Flame goes, wait, are we jumping them or guarding them? These are all brilliant. I love it. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
Catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.